Hello, I'm your host, Hugo Alejandro Pedrosa. Last time, you learned about different types of training and about class schedules. Today, you will learn how to register for classes you want at community adult schools, regional occupational centers, skill centers, and employment preparation centers. The registration procedures at all of these places is essentially the same. Let's listen to Mrs. Lopez, Ann, and Maria talk to the counselor, Mrs. Schwab. Watch and listen carefully.
Mrs. Schwab?
Yes?
Do you have a moment? We know you're getting ready to leave, but we still have some questions about registering for class.
Well, I guess I have a few minutes. Have a seat.
Thanks.
It's really not that difficult to register for a class. All you do is look through the class schedule and decide what you'd like to take.
Well, we've done that.
And after you choose the class that you want, you look through the schedule to see when and where it's being offered, and you go to the registration office to request the courses you want. It's all done on a first-come, first-served basis.
First come, first served?
It means the first people to ask for a class get it.
I see.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Barbara Witz and I'll be your teacher today. Let's talk about what we just saw. What do our friends Anna and Maria want to know? Right, they want to know how to register for classes. Does Mrs. Schwab stop and talk to our friends? Yes, she does. Have our friends decided what classes they want to register for? Yes, they have. Does Mrs. Schwab say that registering for classes is difficult? No, she says that it isn't difficult. Where do you go to register for classes? Right, the registration office of the school that is offering the class that you want. That was excellent. Now let's listen to Mrs. Schwab finish explaining how to register for classes. Be prepared to answer some questions. Watch carefully.
What do you need to bring with you when you register?
Some form of photo ID?
Is the driver's license okay?
Yes, that would be fine. Or a state identification card or passport. The school needs to verify your identity.
Do I have to wait for next semester to start classes?
That's a good question. If there's room in the class, you can enroll at any time. This is called open enrollment.
How much does it cost to go to school?
Well, that depends. There's a 50-cent charge for a student ID card, as well as the registration fee.
And how much is that?
Right now, the registration fee is $20 for a 20-week class and $10 for a 10-week class. But some people don't have to pay this fee for different reasons. These are called exemptions. For instance, you, Mrs. Lopez, you wouldn't have to pay the fee because you're over 60 years old.
Sure pays to be a senior citizen sometime.
Are there any other exemptions?
Well, let me see. Oh, here are some exemptions. Disabled adults, students under 18 enrolled in our program, and high school students in classes approved for high school credit, as well as adults receiving verified government assistance. All these people are exempt from the fee.
What happens if a class is filled?
Well, then we'll give you a waiting list card.
And what happens if we need to talk to you again?
Well, it might not be me, but each center or school has its own team of experienced counselors there to talk to. They're there to help you at any time, assist you with your career.
Thank you so much for all your help.
Yes, I'm sorry to keep you from leaving.
That's okay. It was really nice meeting you all.
Thank you.
Good luck with your careers.
Thank you.
Do you want to register with me on Monday?
I sure do. Are you going to come too, Grandma?
Of course I am.
Let's talk about what you just saw. What do you need to bring with you when you register? Right, a photo ID. If the class is open, what do you need to fill out? Right, a registration slip. Does Ann have to wait until next semester to register for classes? No, she doesn't. Adult schools have open enrollment. How much is the registration fee for a 20-week class? $10 or $20? That's right, it's $20. Do all students have to pay this fee? No, there are exemptions. Some students don't have to pay the fee. Does Mrs. Lopez have to pay the registration fee? No, she doesn't. Why not? Right, because she's over 60 years old. How much does a student ID cost? 50 cents or $2? That's right, it costs 50 cents. What do you do if a class is filled? Right, you fill out a waiting list card. Are there counselors at every school to help you? Yes, there are. Remember everything Mrs. Schwab told our friends they had to do to register? Let's watch as Anna and Maria go to register. Let's see what they do. Do Anna and Maria decide to take classes at the same school? Is Ann's class full? Does Maria have to sign the waiting list? How much is Maria's class materials fee?
I'm so glad we decided to take our classes at the same school, Maria.
Me too.
I hope they're not all filled.
May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to request a class.
Well, you've come to the right place. Which one?
It's called Retail Marketing.
Okay. Here it is. It's room 222, and your instructor will be Dewey.
Is it still open?
Let's have a look over here. You're in luck. There's one space left.
Oh, really? That's good news.
May I see some photo ID? Okay, Maria, since there's no exam requirement, you can start your word processing class right away. Fill out this slip. This is a computerized bubble form. Fill in your name, your address, your telephone number, and your course number, and then right underneath each letter or number, fill in the corresponding circle. Okay, everything looks in order. Now we just have to collect the fees and make everything official.
Oh, how much do I owe?
Well, it's a 20-week class, so it's going to be $20 unless you're exempt. Do you receive any verified government assistance?
No, I don't.
Okay, then that's $20 plus 50 cents for the student ID, plus $10 for the class material fee. So that comes to a grand total of $30.50.
Can I write a check?
Sure. Make it payable to Business Industry School.
Thanks.
Can I direct you to your classroom?
Sure, that'd be great.
Let's talk about what you just saw. Does Maria decide to take her class at the same school as Ann does? Yes, she does. What class does Ann request? Right, retail marketing. Was Ann's class filled? No, it wasn't. There was space for one more. Did Maria have to sign a waiting list? No, she didn't. There was space in her class, too. What does the registration clerk ask to see? Right, photo ID. Is the registration slip computerized? Yes, it is. How much is Maria's class materials fee? That's right, it's $10. Let's listen to Anna and Maria go over the registration procedures with Mrs. Schwab. After they say something, you will have time to repeat it. If you need more time, you can always push the pause button. Let's watch and listen.
Look through the schedule of classes and decide on what you want to take.
Find out where and when the class is being offered.
Go down to the school's registration office and request the courses you want.
Shaded squares indicate evening classes, and white squares indicate day classes.
Saturday classes are listed all together in the back of the schedule.
For certain classes and programs, you need to take a test prior to registration.
Call the school to find out when you can take the test.
The school will tell you if a test fee is required. Usually it's about $1.
When you pass the test, you are issued a certificate which is good for 1 year.
Make sure to bring a driver's license or photo ID with you when you register.
Make sure to bring the certificate to the registration office when required.
Request the course you want. If there's a space available, you'll fill out a registration slip.
The school has open enrollment, so you can register for classes whenever you want.
Classes aren't free, but they're not too expensive either.
The registration fee is $20 for a 20-week class and $10 for a 10-week class.
There's a 50-cent charge for a student ID card.
Class material fees range anywhere from $1 to $40.
Students must pay by cash or check.
If the class is full, you can fill out a waiting list card.
Now we will listen to our friends ask if different classes are open. Listen carefully to what they say. You will have time to repeat it. Remember to repeat what each person says. If you need more time, you can always push the pause button. Let's watch and listen.
Is the office procedures class still open?
Is there still a space in the word processing class?
Is the retail marketing class full?
Can I also take a painting course?
I'm interested in the vocabulary building class if it's still open.
Is there still space in life skills for urban living?
I know American history is closed, but how about world history?
If the vocational ESL class is full, can you put me on the waiting list?
Remember, to get more information about what classes are available, you can call 213-62-LEARN. That's area code 213-625-3276. That was good practice. In the next exercise, you will see some different classes. Ask the registration clerk if the class is open or closed. When you hear the answer, ask to enroll in the class or be put on the waiting list. Here's an example.
Is the painting class open or closed?
It's open.
Thank you. I'd like to enroll.
Is the auto mechanics class open or closed?
I'm sorry, it's closed.
Could you please put me on the waiting list?
Remember to ask about the specific class you see.
The class is open. I'm sorry, that class is closed. The class is open. I'm sorry, that class is closed.
That was very good. Remember, if you need to, you can rewind the tape and repeat the exercise. Tashomi has another problem. This time it's at the restaurant. Let's watch what happens to him there. Who does Tashomi look for? Is Tashomi able to find the waiter? What does Tashomi do in order to keep the customers from leaving? Are the customers angry at Tashomi? What is Tashomi's problem? While you watch, think about what you would do if you were Tashomi.
And where's our waiter? The service in this place is terrible. Excuse me, could you find our waiter, please?
I'll see if I can find him for you.
And step on it.
Step on what? Just hurry up.
I think we're gonna be late for the game, man. What time does it start?
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock. Yeah, no, we might be late.
I'm sorry, I can't find him.
Let's just go.
Wait, please don't leave. May I take your order, gentlemen?
Okay, listen, I'll have some coffee, cake, please, and what do you want? I'll have a coffee and milk.
Coffee, cake, coffee, milk.
That's right.
Coming right up.
Whatever. You were second to last.
Here you go. That is your coffee and cake, and your coffee and milk.
What is this, some kind of a joke? I ordered coffee cake.
Yes, coffee and cake. Is something wrong?
Coffee cake is a special kind of cake, you idiot. I didn't order a cup of coffee. I ordered a piece of coffee cake. Don't you understand English?
I'm sorry.
And I ordered coffee with cream in it, not coffee in a glass of milk.
But you said coffee with milk, not coffee with cream in it.
Everybody knows that when you order coffee and milk, it means bring them coffee with cream in it. What's wrong with you?
Who does Tashomi look for? Right, the waiter. Is Tashomi able to find the waiter? No, he isn't. What does Tashomi do to keep the customers from leaving? Right, he takes their order. Does Tashomi bring the customers what they ordered? No, he doesn't. He misunderstood their order. Are the customers angry with Tashomi? Yes, they are. Sometimes when people are learning English, they think they hear one thing when the person speaking actually means another. Tashomi was doing his best to help these customers, but he misunderstood them and brought them the wrong orders. What can Tashomi do to solve his problem? Think about the difficulties you had while learning English. Did you ever misunderstand someone? How did they react? Were they happy, sad, or angry like these customers? What did you do? What do you think Tashomi can do to solve his problem? On your worksheet or on a piece of paper, write a letter to Tashomi explaining to him about your misunderstanding and what you did to solve it. Then suggest to Tashomi the best thing that he can do to solve his problem. Let's listen to some of our friends' suggestions.
I think Tashomi should apologize to the customers.
I think Tashomi should explain to them that English is his second language.
What do you think? Write your answers on your worksheet or on a piece of paper. You can stop the tape, rewind, and replay this conversation if you need to repeat the exercise. Thanks for all your hard work. Take care.
Thank you for taking the time to study with us. Let's review. Today, you learned how to register for classes at community adult schools, regional occupational centers, skill centers, and employment preparation centers. Next time, you will learn how to socialize at parties and how to give, decline, or accept invitations. Until then, keep putting English to work.